I have a very interesting question, that future is pre-decided or it is just a consequence of what we are doing in the present. So it's hard to answer this question. Sometimes let us assume that future is the consequence of what we are doing in the present, but it does not always happen. For example, some people whom I know, so they started doing, for example, doing research and they joined PhD. Basically, they followed academia and they joined some bachelor, masters, and then doing PhD. And in the beginning, they were highly interested in research. So at some point, instead of going for research uh, in further, they changed their path. So they joined some, I guess, data science field or maybe other field. So if future is based on the consequence of the present, then I guess if someone wants to do research, then he or she has to do research like for a very long time. But people changed their path. So I guess uh, future does not depend on just one initial condition in the time direction, but this condition always change with time. So for example, if you're here, I am drawing this time direction, okay, and this is past, this is future. Someone decides in the beginning to do something, then he or she is doing that thing for a continuously long time. Then suppose this time is given, and then we have here time is given. Then he or she, whoever is there, decided to do something else. So they choose different path. For example, here, and this path is going to inch somewhere. So for example, final destination, what that person wants to achieve. For example, here, let me call this whatever. This is the final destination of this trajectory. But what will happen is that after following this path, at some point something happened and this person uh, changed the path from here to somewhere here. So it's like I'm going somewhere else. So this is how we can say that future does not depend on just first initial condition which is here, but it does depend on how you are moving forward in time and what is the situation here and what are the situation here. For example, for this person, this can go along this part and achieve this final destination. But what he is doing that, he is changing path from here to here. There is probability that that person can go and achieve this thing. But there is always probability that that person can change his path in the time direction and follow some other lesson. So I think this depends on the many conditions. What is the initial condition or at the present, I guess. So it's very difficult to answer. Suppose then another point is this future pre-decided that you are born and you will die at the end, and that is very true. And you will do those stuff which are pre-decided. So I don't know. This is very hard to answer, maybe.